Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Business Certificate Series presented by the Westminster Center for Financial Wellness. My name is Kayla Javillo, and today, as well as throughout this course, we will be looking into an introduction of Intuit's QuickBooks software. My colleagues and I have broken up this course into 6 weeks, and the intention within the next several weeks is to explain the use of QuickBooks, practice and execute key functions, and ultimately generate financial reports necessary for existing or potential companies. For now, let's break down week 1. Week 1 incorporates the introduction to Westminster's system, QuickBooks, and some accounting basics. By the end of this week, you will be able to navigate through Westminster's learning systems, acknowledge the importance of utilizing software for finances, understand the use of QuickBooks, practice setting up a company file, become familiarized with some accounting basics, and practice what we've learned with an activity. First, let's start with navigating through Westminster's system. There are 3 main sources that will be used throughout this course, aside from a QuickBooks account. First, Westminster's webpage. On this webpage, tools for Westminster students can be accessed and utilized. Next, there's Canvas. This will allow you to access materials and assignments for this course. For these first 2 items, a separate video has been made to show you step-by-step on how to access both of these sources. Please watch that video to become comfortable with accessing Westminster's webpage and logging into Canvas. The third source is WhatsApp. This will mainly be used for communication purposes. Once you have watched the other video and have access to Canvas, please look into the Canvas modules for a link to a WhatsApp group. Please join that group so that we will be able to communicate throughout this course. All right. Once you are comfortable with each of the sources we just went over, let's get into this week's content. First, let's start with why you should manage your finances with software. So, why should you use a software such as QuickBooks to help manage your finances? Well, QuickBooks helps small business owners like you to take control of your finances easily and efficiently. For example, in the visual, you can see an overwhelmed person surrounded by receipts. Just like how technology has improved our world today, using the QuickBooks software for your company is less overwhelming and can relieve the stress of keeping track of hundreds of documents. Let's now demonstrate a way QuickBooks can help you in your business. From chaos to clarity with QuickBooks reports. QuickBooks transforms disorganized receipts into actionable insights by generating essential financial reports. Some financial reports QuickBooks can generate for you include 1. The balance sheet, which can help you understand what you own, which are assets, and what you owe, which are liabilities. Another report it can generate for you is the income statement. The income statement helps you track your income and expenses to see your profitability in your business. So why do these reports matter? Well, first, these reports can help you gain a clear view of your business's financial health. Also, it can help you make confident, data-driven decisions. Hopefully, you are now aware of some benefits of managing your finances with software. So with that, let's discuss a high overview of a tool that can help you by explaining what QuickBooks really is. In general, QuickBooks is a software for financial management. It can help you keep track of where your money is coming from and going to. QuickBooks can create reports to help you understand your finances. And it can also make accounting simple for beginners. With this information, let's discuss each of these tools one by one. First, tracking income and expenses. You sell a product for $100. QuickBooks records that income. Later, you buy supplies for $20, and QuickBooks also tracks that expense. In the visual, you can see a screenshot of an invoice created in QuickBooks. Next, QuickBooks helps you generate reports, as discussed earlier. At the end of the month, QuickBooks shows you a report of how much you earned and how much you spent. Again, in the visual, you can see a screenshot of a simple profit and loss report generated by QuickBooks. QuickBooks also simplifies accounting tasks. Instead of manually adding up numbers, QuickBooks does the math for you. It can even help with taxes, which we know can be a headache and very difficult sometimes. In the visual here, it shows highlight features like automated calculations or tax-ready reports QuickBooks can help you with. So let's talk about why QuickBooks is perfect for you. Some emphasized benefits of QuickBooks include saving you time, reducing some stress for you, and keeping your business organized. Check out this visual of the impact of using the QuickBooks software. On the left here, we can see that a person has to keep track of all the paperwork and information for her business. This can be overwhelming and very stressful. However, shown on the right, with QuickBooks, a lot of work can be created for you, and everything can be organized in one place where information can easily be stored and accessed. Now that you have an overview of what QuickBooks is, let's discuss the first steps of using the software, which is setting up a company file. So first, a company file is where all your business data is stored in QuickBooks. A couple things that you will have to do when setting up your company file is first, enter basic business information, and second, set up your company file step by step. In the visual here, you can see a clean screenshot of the QuickBooks New Company Setup Wizard. In the visual here, you can see a clean screenshot of the QuickBooks New Company Setup Wizard general information presented in QuickBooks. So now, let's go step by step on how to actually set up your company file. Step 1, enter business details. You will first go to QuickBooks and then go to Create a New Company. Some information that you will have to enter include the business name, the industry, your business address, and some contact information. Step 2, choose your company type. QuickBooks will ask about your company type, whether your company is a sole proprietorship, partnership, or an LLC or corporation. This can help QuickBooks tailor your accounts and features to your needs of your business. Then, step 3, save your file. The final step is saving your new company file to a secure location, for example, your desktop or cloud. QuickBooks will open a dashboard to start working. In the visual, you can see a screenshot of the confirmation screen after saving the company file. It is a sample QuickBooks dashboard for beginners to see where they land next. Okay, now that we have seen the steps of setting up a company file, let me demonstrate the steps in QuickBooks itself. When you are new to QuickBooks, setting up a company file will look similar to the screenshots from the PowerPoint. Since I have an existing sample company presented here, let me show you how to access my company information from here. We will first go to the upper right-hand corner and click on the Settings logo. We will go to Your Company, and under that, let's click on Account and Settings. This will prompt you to a page that looks like this one, and it will have your company name, which you can edit if needed. It will state your company type, where you could choose from a list that best fits your business. After that, you would click Save. You will enter some contact information and some addresses. After you edit and confirm each of these fields, let's click Done, and it would save your company information. We have now seen how to set up a company file. So let's go over some accounting basics that can help you when using QuickBooks. Here's an introduction to the chart of accounts. The chart of accounts is the foundation for tracking a company's financial data. It is typically divided into two main groups. First, the balance sheet accounts, which include assets, liabilities, and equity. Then, there are the profit and loss accounts, which includes income and expenses. Here are some roles of the chart of accounts. The chart of accounts can categorize financial data, it can enable accurate tracking and reporting, and it provides insights for business decisions. Let me now explain some common types of the chart of accounts. As mentioned, the chart of accounts are separated into two main groups that stem from two financial statements. Starting with balance sheet accounts, assets are resources a company owns. This includes cash and accounts receivable. Then there are liabilities, which are financial obligations of a business. This includes loans or accounts payable. Then there's equity. This is the value of the company remaining for owners after liabilities are taken account of from assets. This includes retained earnings or owner's capital. Then there are the income statement accounts. This includes income, which are the earnings a company receives. This includes sales revenue or service income. Lastly, there are expenses, which are the costs a company spends. This includes rent, utilities, and salaries. Let's discuss how the COA works in QuickBooks. The COA, or chart of accounts, acts as the backbone of your QuickBooks file. Here's how it's used. 1. It categorizes all transactions for reporting. It then links accounts to bank statements and reports. And third, it ensures accurate financial data is organized. In the visual, you can see a screenshot or mock-up of the QuickBooks COA page. It highlights the sections like account names, types, and balances, which you can see here. Here are some common mistakes with the COA and missteps to avoid. 1. We would like to avoid using too many accounts, making reports cluttered. 2. Misclassifying accounts, such as recording an expense as an asset. And third, we would like to avoid not regularly reviewing and updating the COA. With those common mistakes in mind, let's now discuss how to successfully manage the COA. Some tips for success include: let's keep accounts names simple and descriptive. Second, regularly review and clean up inactive accounts. And third, use sub-accounts to organize related expenses or income. Let's now get into actually using the COA in QuickBooks and customizing it. So first, why should we customize the COA? It can tailor accounts to fit your business's needs. Here are the steps to customize in QuickBooks. First, you would like to add new accounts, for example, some specific income streams. Then, you can edit accounts to make it more clarifying. And third, you should archive inactive accounts to keep the COA clean and organized. To your right here, you can see a screenshot showing how to add and edit accounts in QuickBooks. With the information from the PowerPoint in mind, let me demonstrate on how to access and navigate through the chart of accounts in QuickBooks. So here I am in my home page of my sample company. To navigate to the chart of accounts, we'll go to the sidebar here, scroll down to Transactions, and from here, click on Chart of Accounts. This will take me to the page of my chart of accounts for my company. From here, you can add new accounts, type that in, type the name, account type, detail type, description, then you will hit Save. To edit, you click on one of the account names, go to the right hand, click this arrow, and click Edit. From here, you can edit anything you would like and ensure to press Save. To make an account inactive, you would go again to the green arrow and just click on Make Inactive. Click Yes, and that will make it inactive. Now that you have an idea of how to use the chart of accounts in QuickBooks, let me quickly explain how the COA ties into reporting. Here's why the chart of accounts matter. The chart of accounts feeds data directly into reports like the balance sheet and the income statement of your business. So ensuring you have accurate COA setup ensures reliable financial insights for your company. All right, that is all for this week's content. You should now have an understanding of managing your finances with software, have an overview of the QuickBooks software, have an idea of how to use the chart of accounts in QuickBooks, and are aware of some accounting basics. Let's now practice what we've learned with an activity. For your activity, let's do a step-by-step practice of setting up a company file. Please open QuickBooks, create a new company file, enter your business name and details, and set up any industry-specific settings. Good luck and have fun practicing.